Good evening. How is everyone doing today? I'm here with some more packs of 1989 Fleer. I actually have 7 packs for us today to open. We did this before and we got some really good cards. A couple of them that we're going to be looking for today. First of all, we're going to be looking for a Randy Johnson rookie. You might be asking what is so impressive about this card besides being a rookie of one of the greatest pitchers of all time. This also has a variant that we're going to be looking for today. You can see behind him there is a black scoreboard that is blacked out because there was a Marlboro ad on that, and when people saw that, they decided that that was not something that they wanted to have on cards for kids. Another rookie that we're looking for is Ken Griffey Jr., his rookie from the 89 set. But finally, we're going to be looking for, as everybody does when they open the 89 Fleers, the Billy Ripkins. You can see that I have 3 of them up here. There's actually 3 different variants that we have. There are many variants, so I'm hoping to get a couple of maybe another one like what we got last time, but there are other ones. This is the one that we did pull in the last video. The reason that this one is special, if you look at the barrel of the bat, there is a phrase on it that when Fleer saw the phrase, decided that it was not going to continue to use that on its cards, and they tried covering it up in a multitude of different ways. Here's one of them. It's called the scratch variant, where they just took a black pen and scratched it out. Later cards are going to have just a little black box around it. This is the one that you're going to find when you buy the factory sets. You're going to find that one in there. But we're hoping for another one of these with the full phrase on them, or there are other variants. There's one where they have it scratched in white. They have one where they have a big white circle around it. Finding a 4th variant would be really exciting. In case you're curious, this is a different box than I got the last one from. It's the same seller, but it is from a different box, although I did grab a handful from the same quadrant that I purchased from last time, hoping to have the lightning strike twice. So we'll start off by opening pack number 1. Other cards we're looking for there are other rookies such as Gary Sheffield. Craig Biggio would be nice. John Smoltz is in here. Well, the first sticker we're going to get is just a couple of different teams. We got the Rangers, Blue Jays, Orioles, and Red Sox there. We'll start with Tom Brookins. There he is. Fernando Valenzuela. That's a fun one. We'll take him. Mark Williamson. Juan Agosto. Not a bad thing to start off with a bit of a hit. Dave Stewart. Sandy Alomar Jr. Does look like a rookie. He has 1 game and 1 at-bat, so I think it's pretty safe to call this one a rookie. No hits. Steve Shields. Shane Raleigh, Gino Petrelli, Ozzie Virgil. We have Double Trouble. We have Andres Galarraga and Gerald Perry. Ken Daly, Dave Clark, David Cohn, and Larry Sheets of the Orioles. Now, David Cohn, he did come to a store that I was working at one time, came through the drive-thru, and I got to talk to him for a little bit. That was really nice. There are Hall of Famers in here, too, that we wouldn't mind seeing. There's Nolan Ryan, Robin Yount, George Brett, Wade Boggs, Cal Ripken Jr. I know this is probably the one set where Cal Ripken is not the Ripken you're looking for, but so it is what it is. Ray Hayward is going to start off this pack. There's Andres Galarraga, Danny Tartable, John Tudor, Neil Allen, Dave Meads, Mike Witt, Rent Mulliniks, Felix Jose. There's our John Smoltz rookie. That's a hit there. We'll put him up. Put him up there. Nelson Liriano, Spanky, Mike LaValliere, Frank Viola, Here's Alan Trammell in the All-Star card, and we'll end this one off with, I believe he's another Hall of Famer, Bruce Sutter. Pretty sure he is. Pack number 3. Pack number 3 is where we hit our Ripken last time. So who knows? Third pack magic. The checklist isn't going to do us any good. Is he at least on the checklist? Nope. Orioles, Yankees, Pirates, and Blue Jays, so he's not even on there. Vicente Palacio, Edgar Martinez, Tony Pena, Ellis Burks, Ivan Calderon, Tim Burtzis, Brian Holman, Scott Bradley, Ernest Riles, Eric King, Mike Marshall, Terry Kennedy. We're getting some Orioles, just not the one we're looking for. Glenn Davis, sorry. Dave Parker, and we'll end this pack with Jack Clark. Has a little bit of wax at the back there. Pack 3. Good news is we seem to be getting different cards than we got last time. So hopefully we've got a different set of collation. Maybe we'll get the Griffey. Maybe we'll get the Randy Johnson variant with the Marlboro sign. Carl Nichols, Billy Hatcher. It's a good sign that the one that we had before had the unedited Billy Ripken, because that means that he has some product from the early run of the series, which is what we're looking for before these were caught and edited. Walt Weiss is going to continue this pack. Gary Templeton, Mike Pagliarulo, Phil Bradley, Steve Bushell, a little bit of a spoiler there, Ron Gant, our NL All-Stars with Rafael Palmeiro and Will Clark, Kurt Ford, Carmen Castillo, Gary Carter, Rick Shue, Mike Mirabella, and Tom Gordon, who did play for if you can see on the back there, right under the 88 there, a team that is close to me here in Appleton. He was on the Foxes, and I do remember him from that team. Joe Girardi's another rookie that we could see here. I guess I kind of skipped through the Boston Red Sox sticker there. Jose DeJesus, Mike Carrion, Corey Snyder, Paul O'Neill, Ken Patterson, Tony Perez-Chita, Wes Gardner, sorry if I mispronounced his name, Sonny, Rick Sumcliffe, Dale Swaim, Mike Minton, Mark Portugal, Manny Trio, Mike Hahneman, Jimmy Jones, and our rookies here are going to be Kevin Brown and Kevin Reimer. All right, 2 packs to go. Which one's going to have the Randy Johnson? Which one's going to have the Ken Griffey? Rick Broden is going to start off us here. Oh, here's the Craig Biggio rookie. That is another hit. We'll take that. Johnny Ray, Kelly Gruber, Eric Plunk. Now, I remember when he was on the Indians, we were at Milwaukee County Stadium trying to get some autographs, yelling at the players on the field, and he was one of those players. My cousin asked me, "Who is that?" And I said, "That's Eric Plunk." And he yells, "Hey, Mr. Punk!" And that was kind of the joke in our family for a while when it came to Eric Plunk was, "Hey, Mr. Punk." Von Hayes, Mark Eichhorn, Junior Ortiz, Jeff Reardon. We got a checklist here. Pirates, Blue Jays, Yankees, Royals. I think that's the same checklist we had before. Vicente Palacios, Edgar Martinez. These are definitely people we've seen. Tony Pena, Ellis Burks, and Ivan Calderon with a little bit of wax on the back of the card. All right, last pack magic. What do we have in here? Let's get something good. We're going to end with a Brewers sticker. Jesse Orosco, Mike Jeffcoat, Tom Foley, Charlie Liebrandt with one of the worst cut cards of the set, which is good because we have a better Charlie Liebrandt right after him. And look at the cut on that. Mark Grant, Richard Dotson, Alan Ashby, Jack Howell, John, is it Cerruti? Lance Blankenship, Bobby Dernier, Jim Clancy, hey, there's Bobby Bonilla, that's cool. Juan Beringer, and then the aforementioned checklist, which, oh, we found our Billy Ripken. There he is, right there. So let's throw up the hits there. We got the Smoltz rookie. We did get Fernando Mania, Fernando Valenzuela. In fact, let's not cover up the Biggio rookie. Because that was probably the hit of the packs. These ones don't smell as bad as the last ones do. They're not as musty. So there you go. 7 packs of 1989 Fleer. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.